It's Miranda. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hey, subscribe, become a member of the Slashed Squad. Here I do looks you can actually recreate at home and review products you won't feel guilty buying. And guess what? It's my birthday today. Hey, the day I'm uploading this is my 24th birthday. Woo woo! So I thought I would just do kind of a full face, not necessarily a tutorial, more like a get ready with me, whatever you want to call it. This is the look that I want to wear out for my birthday. I'm not doing anything too crazy. I'm going to a bar with some friends, having some good food. Honestly, with all of the wedding planning, I'm just so not in the mood to plan anything really extravagant right now. This is just a nice night out look. We've got some cranberry tones, we've got some rose gold tones, pretty much one of my favorite eye looks to wear, so why not do it on my birthday? So I'm just going to walk you through me doing my makeup for this look, start to finish. I also have a ton of new Physicians Formula products that I will be using for this look that are part of their new launches for 2017. So a lot of this will be kind of a demo of their new products, so I'm excited for you to see them. Before we get started, I want to show you a really cool new app called Lovely Loot. They are sponsoring this video, and this is an awesome app where you can save products that you discover online or in store, and you can organize them into lists so you never forget them. Let's take a closer look really quickly. So here is my Lovely Loot app, and you can see that I have collections. We have all my products, so those are all the products that I've saved in the app. My loves, so kind of my favorite products if I've tried them and I love them. My birthday makeup, which is everything that I'm going to be using in this video. A list where I save suggestions that I hear from my favorite YouTubers, as well as a wish list. And you can make as many lists as you want, as many collections, and add as many products as you want to them. So this is really cool because, you know, whenever I discover a new product online or on Instagram or on YouTube or something, I'm constantly taking screenshots, or I'll create like a little note in my phone, and it's so easy for those to get a little out of hand. So this is just a really great way, so that way you never forget, like, what was that product she was talking about and I really wanted to try it, now I can't remember, etc. So they have so many products already preloaded here that you can save, including your favorite brands from makeup to hair to skincare. But if there's a product that you don't see, it takes like 2 seconds to add it yourself, so you can add it into one of your collections. It's also really great if you want to keep shopping lists on here, so you can keep track of all the beauty products that you're running low on. So I'm in the middle of creating a collection for that. It's super simple and straightforward and easy to use, which is why I really like it. And I'm surprised because they even have the newest Physicians Formula launches that I'll be talking about in this video already loaded into the app, which is really exciting. You can download Lovely Loot in the iTunes App Store. The link will be below. So without further ado, let's create this face. So first, I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Insta Ready Face Primer. Really cool new product. It has this twist pump cap, so you twist it and then you're able to pump it out into your hands, and then you can twist it and it is locked. So really neat packaging there, and it is one of those clear, silicone-y, very smooth primers. It's also very lightweight. Sometimes people get kind of freaked out, whoop, there goes my hair, about these silicone primers. Thinking that they're going to be super heavy, but this one, like, as soon as it touches your skin, I feel like it melts, and it's just like really easy to spread. For foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I really like this because it is pretty much full coverage, and it does give you that nice glowy finish. And I'm going to be using the Sponge to apply it. So this is one of those silicone sponges. It's actually called the Makeup Drop, and it does have this really cool teardrop shape, which I think is so much smarter than the other sponges I've seen around, because the point really helps you get up into the nooks and crannies. So this one's definitely the smartest one that I've seen on the market. And the awesome thing, if you haven't really seen a lot about these silicone sponges, is that because it is a smooth surface, it's not porous, it's not soaking up your makeup. You are putting all that makeup straight on your face. You are not wasting product, and also it's super easy to clean afterwards, so you don't have to worry about cleaning sponges. It's like the bane of my existence. Now, my only complaint with using a silicone sponge is that, like I said, because it is just a flat surface, you really do have to pat it in, and you can't really just streak it across because you're going to just move the product around. So it's really, is like a patting motion here, and it takes a little bit of a while to get it all nice and blended in. But I still think that the pros outweigh the cons in the fact that you're using less product, so your products are going to last longer, and it's just so much easier to clean. It's cleaner in general because it's not going to be soaking up any dirt and oil from your skin. We'll just run it under some hot water, some soap, and you're good. So I need a little bit of help because I am breaking out a little bit, so obviously that's always fun. But luckily, Physicians Formula is putting out a new Insta-Ready full coverage concealer, and this stuff is no joke. I mean, seriously, you could probably use 2 pumps of this and cover your entire face and just use it as foundation. But you honestly need like the tiniest little pump, not even that much. Oh my god, that's already too much. Oh, and it comes with this little sponge. How cool is that? So I'm just tapping this over my problem areas. This is the shade Medium, which is actually like a really, really good match for my skin tone. And it does kind of have like a radiant finish, just a tiny bit. So if you get a shade that's a little bit lighter than your skin, it will work really well as a highlighting concealer. Next up, I want to tell you about this new Feather Brow product from Physicians. It's really cool. It's a dual product. So on one end, you have this champagne highlighter crayon, really pretty. And on the other end, you have these fibers that you can use to fill in your brow. So this is in the shade Black Brown, which matches my natural hair color because I'm a cool brown, so when I buy like brown brow products, they're always way too warm, but this one actually works out pretty well. The fibers latch on to your brow hairs to really make it look filled in naturally and not necessarily like colored on, which I like. So you do get a little bit more of a feathery appearance. And because we do have like a tapered brush tip right here, you can end up defining a little bit. Like I always define my arch a tad more because it's sparser than other areas, and then the front as well. And then you can absolutely clean up the edges with concealer and make it look even more defined. I'm just gonna leave this alone and use the highlighting end. Like I said, this is like a glowy champagne shade, but it's not too intense, so you can still go in with whatever eye look you're doing or eyeshadow and go all the way up to the brow bone. This just adds a tiny bit of a glow with a bit of shimmer as well. I honestly like this effect way better than brow gel, and obviously because it's fibers, it's not like slicking your brows down, it's not keeping it necessarily in place, but it's like the ease of using a brow gel with the effect of a more dramatic product. And this will look really good with a full face of makeup, or if you're just trying to do it really quickly to run out the door. So the next new Physicians Formula product that I want to introduce you to is their eye primer duo. So these are 2 eye primers that come in the same package. One has a shimmer finish and one has a matte finish. So just depending on the look you're going for or the shadows you're going to be using, you can pick which one is good for you. I particularly like the matte one because especially when I'm mixing mattes and shimmers in my look, which I will be doing today, I want them to kind of keep their natural finish. So if I was using all shimmer, or I was using shimmer at least on the lid, I would probably use the shimmer to help accentuate that. But today I'm going to be using more of a mix. You all know, gotta have my matte. So it is this beige color, and because it dries matte, it's gonna give us a really nice base for blending shades. For my shadow, I'm kind of throwing it back and I am breaking out the Revealed 2 palette from Coastal Scents. This is one of my all-time favorite budget palettes. It has so many beautiful rosy gold neutral shades, and honestly I haven't used it in a long time and I was kind of missing it. So I wanted to just delve into it and do some kind of like dramatic halo eye is what I'm feeling for my birthday. What do you think? So to start, just with a base shade to help blending later, I'm gonna go into this neutral kind of beigey pink shade. The one thing about Revealed palettes is that they don't have shade names, so sometimes it can be hard when you're doing something like this where you're trying to tell people what exactly you're doing. So I'm going to lay that down all over both lids up to the brow bone where we put that subtle highlight from the brow pencil. Next I'm going to go into this dusty mauve shade. It's a little bit muted. There are pretty much a ton of mauves in this palette, but this one's like the dustiest, kind of gray brown undertone. And I'm using this as a transition color. So I'm going to be putting that in my crease-ish and then above. So I'm going to zoom you in a little bit. So I'm just going to start dusting this at the top part of my crease, going onto the brow bone. I don't know why I haven't used these in so long, and you know, I feel like a lot of YouTubers, you know, they do a couple looks with whatever palette is super hot right now and then they don't go back to it for a long time or even ever. And I understand that as a YouTuber and as a blogger, it's really hard to go back to older products and show them some love because you're always trying to talk about the newest thing and what everyone wants, whatever. But in reality, you know, if you're gonna buy this palette, you're not gonna use it only a couple times. You might be using it as your go-to everyday palette. So if you want me to do more like throwback looks using some older palettes, and maybe not like too old, but you know, permanent palettes you can still get, or products in general, let me know in the comments, because I really think that's something we need a little bit more on YouTube, instead of just moving on to the next thing super quickly and forgetting about all the old favorites. Okay, so I think we're gonna go big or go home. So I'm gonna go straight into this deep, rich cranberry shade, and I'm just gonna pack that all over the lid. I'm gonna go bold today. It's my birthday. So I'm just packing this on to preserve the pigmentation. I just want to make sure that this is all packed on there before I go in to blend it out. So now I'm going to go into this mauvey brown, and this is a little bit more brown than mauve compared to what we just put on our lid. So I'm going to tap into that, but also just tap a tiny bit into the cranberry we just put on, and I'm using that to blend everything a little bit out and diffuse it. And this is a smaller Luxie blending brush, so this is going to add dimension as well as blend. And then I'm just going to go in small circular strokes. And I know it's gonna start looking super freaking messy, but don't worry, it'll all come together in the end. I'm gonna take this same like color combo mixture and throw it underneath the old bottom lash line. And then before we move on, I want to add some under the brow bone highlight again, just because we blended up pretty far, so I want to bring it down again. I'm gonna use this first shade in the palette. It is a champagne gold, very light, and I'm gonna dust that right under the brows. I'm gonna go into this rose gold shade right here, and that is gonna be the halo for this look. And I'm gonna wet my brush for this so that we get a nice metallic finish on the halo. And then we're gonna mirror that on the bottom as well, right under where it is. I think it's coming together. I think we've left the realm of My Chemical Romance, and now we're getting into the realm of glam. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tightline with the new Physicians Formula Glide On Gel Eyeliner. And this might just be the pencil, oh, it also twists up, by the way, so cool. This might just be the pencil that replaces the Milani one that I tightline with in literally all of my videos, because it's so dark, but it goes onto the waterline really, really easily. So for the bottom waterline, I'm using the same pencil in the shade Champagne. So it's nude, but it does have a little bit of shimmer to it. I am going to do winged liner, and this is the new Physicians Formula Matte Lacquer Cream Eyeliner, and I think it looks so much like the Benefit They're Real eyeliner. It has this slanted applicator, and it kind of feels like a lip gloss applicator, and then you twist and the product comes up from a little opening in the slant. So I'm twisting up, you can see the product come up through the slant. So this just reminds me so much of that Benefit eyeliner. So I'm gonna see how well it works today. First impression, this is the first time I'm using this one. I've used most of this other Physicians Formula stuff before. Oh, let's see how it goes. Wow, I really like this. Do we make the wing more dramatic than that? I think yes. I really like this frickin' eyeliner. I am honestly really impressed. The formula goes on really easily, and this applicator glides, or I mean, it's really precise. It's more precise than I thought it would be. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into the new Physicians Formula Lash Contortionist. This is really cool because it basically takes the formula of their Fiber Lash Duo that was like a kit where you put the lash fibers on and then you put mascara on and you kind of layered it. It puts it all in one, so you're gonna get the same like lash extension effect, but without all the steps. So I'm really excited to try this. So I'm really liking this mascara because it is giving me long and volumized lashes. And I don't feel like I really need to put on falsies at this moment. My eyes have kind of been irritated lately. So any mascara that gives me that like super glam look without having to bring out the lashes, the fake ones, that makes me happy. To contour, I'm going into the City Color Cosmetics Contour Effects 2 palette, and I'm just gonna use the contour shade and put that underneath my cheekbones. And I'm using the classic Milani Romantic Rose blush. And the last new Physicians Formula product that I want to introduce you to is their new Bronze Booster palette. And this has bronzy and shimmery and champagne-y shades that you can either use to add color to the face or to highlight. I'm using it to highlight because these shades are intense. So I'm just going to go bold and go into the white one because I want a crazy highlight tonight. It's my birthday. Immediately you see that, right? I love that. And to top off this look, I'm using the ColourPop and Hello Kitty collaboration in the shade Mimi. This is one of their ultra matte lips, and I think it's gonna match this look pretty perfectly. And this is the finished birthday look. So this is my going out birthday look. I'm just going out to a bar with friends, like I said, nothing too glamorous, but that doesn't mean I can't bring the drama with my makeup. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you Lovely Loop for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to download the app. The link is down below, including a link to my specific collection of these products in case you want to add them to the app so you can save them for later. And as always, the product links will be down below as well. Give me some birthday love, hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Become a member of the Slashed Squad. I make new videos every week, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!